What is Master Public Speaker Program? See, this program is specifically designed for all those people who want to become an influencer, all those people who want to improve their public speaking skill, all those people who really want to become a great storyteller and who do not have all the resources where they can go and learn this art. And that is the reason we have designed this program. Other than the offline program that we do on communication, the public speaking and storytelling, we have designed this specific program, and it's a very powerful program. We have designed this specific program to train all those people who can go online to learn a specific skill. If you do not have any other sources, trust me on this one, this is one of the most powerful program online that you can take to improve your communication skill. What will this program give you? Let me tell you in detail what do we have in this entire program. It's a very powerful program which talks about the two parts of communication or public speaking. The number one is the verbal communication and the second one is non-verbal communication. Verbal communication and non-verbal communication combined becomes entire communication. Now, the verbal communication has just one thing, and that's all you need to learn in order to improve or empower your verbal communication. And that thing is the art of storytelling. And that's exactly this entire thing verbal communication is all about, in which we'll be talking about the art of storytelling in a very detailed manner, where we'll be teaching you how and when and where you can use the art of storytelling, and what is the science behind the art of storytelling, what is the power behind the art of storytelling, how impactful and effective this art can be, and how exactly this art works. So see, ultimately how something works makes a lot of impact in your ability. When you know the science of something, it makes you really powerful inside your mind that yes, this thing works and I can use it to make that change or make that impact. And that's exactly what we are talking about under the science and the art of storytelling, in which we are telling you specific science of how even brain is always being impacted when somebody is talking or when somebody is telling stories. And there is a very powerful science behind it that we have added in this entire program. Plus, then we come to non-verbal communication, in which we talk about many things. We talk about your hand gesture, the power of hand gesture and how to use your hand gesture, how to get in voice, how to use right voice modulation, how to practice to use voice modulation. And trust me, I train a lot of people. I have trained a lot of people. I've trained hundreds and thousands of people in various things. I am a leadership expert. I'm a leadership coach. I train a lot of people on leadership and communication. Public speaking, storytelling happens to be one of the most effective tool in the art of leadership. And that is the reason when I train a lot of people, public speaking is definitely a part that always comes into the picture, because everybody today want to be a great influencer or communicator or a storyteller. So we always get to work with all these people. And when I'm working with all these people, it always happens that people are really concerned about the fact that how can it happen that when I'm like a very shy person and very introverted person, I've never spoken very loud, I do not have hand gesture, I never use facial expression, I never have any right body language, I could never walk on stage with proper stature, with the proper power in my legs when I'm walking on stage. So there are a lot of things they're like very confused about, which is very natural. It definitely will happen, because if you haven't used something in your entire life, maybe 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, maybe 60 years. I've trained a lot of people even who are like 50-year or 60-year-old, and they want to improve their communication skills, public speaking skills, or leadership skills. So if you have carried a specific personality for a very long period of time, which can be a very shy personality where you are like very timid, very shy, you do not want to talk to people, you do not want to engage with people, you do not even want to go out with people, or you do not even want to make friends. In that situation, it's definitely natural to be confused about the fact that whether you'll be able to do all these things or not. If that is one concern for you, then let me specifically tell you that it's not a big challenge. I've trained a lot of people, hundreds of people with multiple challenges when it comes to their communication personality, when it comes to their public speaking personality, when it comes to their storyteller's personality. They always have one or the other challenges. And that challenge they've been carrying for many years. Yet there is always a solution. We worked on those solutions and we have figured out very powerful solutions. So far, I have 100% result in all the people I've trained. And that's the reason with confidence I can tell you this program is going to create a very powerful impact if you work in this program. You specifically have to remember the fact that all the tools that we have shared, all the system that we have talked about, all the practices that we have asked you to practice under this entire program, I would really request you to work on all those things. Do not just watch the program, because that will, trust me, will not make any impact in your personality, whether it's your public speaker personality or your influencer's personality or your storyteller personality. You will remain to be the same person if you're just planning to watch the video and change yourself, because it's not going to happen. The only way you can change that personality of yours is when you will start to work on all those things. All those practices that I've given you is all practice thing, all practically used, all used on people, and not just on people. I have personally worked on all those practices and tools and systems. I used to be very strong, shy, introverted personality a few years ago, but in this span of time, in the span of few years, I have changed myself completely, and I have used those tools to change myself, and that is how I know those works, and that is how I have used it on all the clients that I've worked with, and that is how I have 100% result, creating that impactful and powerful result for all those people I've worked with. And that's the reason I can tell you with 100% assurity and confidence that you too can create that result. All you've got to do is just follow all the practices that we are giving you, follow all the tools and the system that we have talked about, work on it practically, and that is how you'll be able to create the result. If you have any specific query, we are also willing to give you personal support on that one. You can come back to our website, you can leave your query over there with your contact detail, with your email address and with your name. We'll probably get in touch with you as soon as we can, and we'll try to help you with any specific problem if you may have. But yes, just go through the entire program. It will help you to completely change, not just change, completely transform your communicator's personality, your influencer's personality, your public speaker's personality, and your storyteller's personality. Take this program, have trust in me, believe me, this program is very powerful, and very powerful tools that we have talked about. Work on all these things and it's going to completely change your life. You've got the link right here at the bottom of this video. You can click on pay now or join this program, and you can join the program, and along with that, I assure you, you'll be soon an influencer. Thank you very much.